you'll know exactly.
But you don't like
everything.
You don't like librarians or bibliotecas.
You're right. That's why I say use ChatGPT.
Yeah, ChatGPT will help.
However, though, I like Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble is different than the library because they always have the newest books.
Yeah.
They have it sorted in a way where it doesn't look like shit. Like I feel like every library book has like this weird plastic lining on it.
Yeah.
And it looks old as fuck. It just reminds me of textbooks.
Well, that's the preservation of the book, Jim.
Fuck, I want a new one.
I mean, if that's the case, you need to be listening to audiobooks. Forget about Barnes and Noble. They're going out of business.
No.
Are you serious?
I listen to Audible all the time. There's nothing you learn. I love audiobooks, but you really comprehend information so much more when you read it because you're like, at least for me, I actively like will underline things.
Yeah.
So I make it a thing. It's like fun in a way. But audiobooks are great too
I think it does depend. You know, when I wake up in the morning, I throw an ear pod in. I'll just play one of my thousands of audiobooks sitting in my folder on my phone. And what that does is, hey, now I can jump in the shower with the AirPod. Thank God for waterproof.
You wear the AirPod in the shower?
Yeah, but the water never really gets to me. You know, your ear has cartilage that kind of protects you from water getting in your ears. Kind of like a
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've never gotten electrocuted. My AirPod has gone in the washer and the dryer by accident.
Nuts.
And you know what's crazy?
What?
It didn't work right then and there. I put that boy back in the case. Hey, 20 minutes later, dude. Oh my God! Thank you.
Why don't you just take it out and then just turn up the volume while you're in the shower? That's what I do.
Yeah, but I live with some other people. Somebody's got to caretake for my grandfather.
I see. Yeah, that makes
Except
sense.
I don't get paid to do it.
No.
Now that I think about it,
do.
I think I need to file something with the government so that I can get.
I think you can
some compensation.
You could ask ChatGPT, like, hey, is there a way for me to get some money?
Yeah.
From blah 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 situation.
Well, here are a couple suggestions that we can use.
Honestly, dude.
Yeah.
I did it the other day.
That's a great idea, actually.
But let's.
I'm glad you talked about AI because I think we can actually. I don't know if you want to jump into that.
Yeah, we can talk about AI. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I feel like AI has real. I mean, we're talking about like the growth on AI. You got to understand. So I found GBT through a friend on Discord. It wasn't even a friend. It was just some random people. You gotta understand. Discord is an amazing platform. I've seen people give away free laptops, like $1,000 laptops, to some random person that they've known for a couple weeks on Discord. Or it's an amazing opportunity. So some guy hit me up in the DMs, the Discord messages. So he hit me up and he's like, hey, you need to try this. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, go ahead and do this and type in ChatGPT on your computer. I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck, And I typed it in and I'm like, well, what the hell is this? I was like, is this Google?
When was this?
Oh my God, that was, what year is it, 2025? That was 2022, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe it was probably 2023. We've only been doing this. If you believe it, it feels like 4 or 5 years have passed, but it's only been 2 years, I believe, since GBT conception.
Yeah, it's just growing fast.
It is. So that's what happened. And the first thing I did is I told my dad about it. Once I kind of got the hang of it, I was like, well, shit, okay. I can type this in and get this response. Let me put some math questions in there. Now, at the time, GBT was terrible at math. So you had to fact check it really bad. But, I could run essays. I used to run.
Were you in school?
No. I wasn't in school at all. And that's the issue with AI now, is that what schools are doing is they're trying to deter students from using AI. But what schools keep forgetting is, number one, their systems, because they got that anti-plagiarism stuff.
Right.
So they what's funny is the teachers are using AI to see if you're using AI, and their AI system is actually weak.
And honestly, couldn't you just? I feel like it'd be so easy to bypass, bro. Like,
let me tell you what I used to do when I was a kid. We didn't have AI.
How old are you?
Who, me? I'm 42.
You're not.
I'm 25.
Okay, 25.
Yeah, my birthday's this year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually 24. But anyway,
I thought it was last year.
Oh shit.
I'm kidding. It's both years.
And we're gonna skip next year and go after that.
Oh yeah, fuck next year.
But so what the people are doing, or at least what the administrative people are doing in these colleges, is they're trying to essentially combat people for using AI, and there is like consequences for using it, and the plagiarism strikes and all this stuff if you're writing essays. But what I used to do back in the day, you got to understand, I'm probably like the plagiarism god. because I've never actually been caught for plagiarizing. But the way that I would get past a lot of essays, and I love English to death, but the way I get past a lot of essays is I would go on this amazing website called thesaurus.com. Oh my God. Do you remember thesaurus.com?
Oh, yeah.
Thesaurus.com is amazing because I can take the word water and I can change it into a different word. And there's a bunch of different words that mean approximately the same thing. You know, a garage could be a gate.
Right.
A desk could be a
Table.
right? There you go. So, you know, tripod could be a stand, you know? So thesaurus.com was perfect because what I was doing was I was taking literally physical articles, like almost word for word. And all I would do is just sit down for 30 minutes. You know, I had an essay that was I'm extremely late. What I would do is I'll probably like make the essay like the night before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. I had a terrible work ethic. What I would do is I would take
time management.
Yeah, man, that's
what
oh my gosh,
it is.
I was the last minute guy.
No, I know what
I did something done last minute. I used to get paid for doing essays.
Yeah.
That was when I got out of high school.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I used to get paid. People used to pay me to do an essay. I don't know nothing about your essay, but I could give me 2 or 3 hours.
Right.
And you haven't worked on it at all. Give me 2 or 3 hours. Your essay's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used thesaurus.
Can't guarantee an A.
Right. Oh no.
C.
I mean,
A
people.
C is fucking.
No, B.
That's good.
Yeah, I typically got people B's. If somebody got an A, you know, that's an ego boost all day long.
And that's more clients.
Totally. Yeah, I wish. Somebody randomly walked up to me. So what I did is I took the articles and I just simply copy and pasted the article into, you know, like a Google Doc or something. And I just used the source to come up with different words for the same thing.
That's a good idea.
Did some punctuation checks, deleted some unnecessary words. Like, this stuff is easy. You know, so now that we have AI, you can forget all that crap.
Yeah.
I haven't touched thesaurus in 5 years.
You don't need to research.
6 years. I don't even know what thesaurus is anymore.
It needs to know.
You don't. You know, but that's what was great is that most people don't know how to do research. They have no clue how to do research. And some people, like my girlfriend, she's really traditional. So she wants to physically look up the articles. She wants to physically type it, even though she's got like carpal tunnel thing in one of her hands.
She wants to type in what like an article.
Physically type the whole essay, and she wants to use the article. I'm like,
she in school?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, what should
I keep telling her? What she's trying to, you know,
just use ChatGPT.
It's crazy, man. But she doesn't understand the value of ChatGPT.
Have you shown her?
I have gave her a few samples, and what I understand is, this is great because we're back into psychology. Mechanics. What people do is typically a mechanical issue. So mechanics, when we talk about mechanics, we're talking about people usually do things that here we go back into programming, they've been programmed to do. They've either programmed themselves to do it or somebody else has programmed them to do it.
Okay.
And so what that suggests is that, you know, even if my girlfriend has the example, well, what she's doing is trying to stick to what she understands without really without the depth understanding of how she even got to be that way in the first place. You know, like writing essays nowadays is finished. You know what I'm saying? When you can have GBT proofread your essay, even if you type it, I'm not against people typing. If you can type, like, what is it, like 15 words within like 10 seconds or I don't know, like 5 seconds. It's some crazy number. You can type I think it's like 100 words in a minute or something like that.
I remember those courses.
If you can do that, you know, then great. You know, you actually, you know, might be due for financial compensation. The whole thing about it is that, you know, these colleges are trying to like combat and fight these people on you're really trying to fight their own students on things that the college doesn't really even understand anyway. They don't know what GBT really is.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. So they've got like these anti-plagiarism, they've got anti-AI systems, and what my girlfriend is, I'm just using her as an example. What my girlfriend is she's scared
to use it.
Yeah. NLP. Fear-based programming. This goes right back to a Catholic and Christian church.
That is strange.
Yeah, it's fear-based programming. They scare you into doing something that they want you to do, even if their process is probably flawed.